Howdy and welcome to Sunburnt Gaming. We are continuing on with our 1920s Mage campaign. The group has figured out how the spirit of what seems to be violence or fighting, or maybe bloodshed, has been traveling and manipulating around. It appears that it transfers from host to host by that host being defeated in battle, and it goes on to whoever wins, whoever is the victor. Currently, Andrew, Domino, is the host to this spirit. But unfortunately, experience has not been able to release him of that. He attempted to punch him in the face, but he failed. And ended up getting a kinetic blow wind punch in his face in return. Which did, thankfully, break Domino out of their megalomania and of their rampant condition. So their mind is much more their own, even though it is now currently semi-possessed.
Only a little bit.
Just a little. Just a sliver of possession. So, what does the group want to do now?
I know
really need to
exactly
stop
what I
fighting,
would do.
guys.
I'm preparing
fight
myself
more.
against experience.
I'm
I'm being attacked.
I mean, he just tried to punch you and you blew him into a wall. Okay, might be a slight overreaction here.
Ow.
He threw the first attack. Who knows what he's got next?
Let's all just calm down and think about this, okay? We're all on the same side, right?
Says you.
Recent events have shown that there's complications, but that's not our fault. There's an outside force that seems to be influencing us.
What outside force made you try to steal my swords?
That wasn't me. But to be clear, I'll let experience answer that.
I want to go home.
Well, I wanted to go home. Look how that turned out.
Are we in your home now?
So you forfeit.
I
Go
think
get
you're
what's
outside John currently. I will say to the listeners, it's been over a month since last session, so we may miss some details. But
Because, we wouldn't do
I
magic
believe-
outside, right?
I believe you guys were just outside the house.
Viewers notice
it
any
is-
details.
It is the night, so thankfully there's not really many people around, but there will be people after the sound. There will be people coming.
I think we should get out of here, guys.
I'm going
fuck.
home.
I don't have enough for a second bribe. Yeah, let's go.
Second bribe. Anyway, let's move on.
What about
Technically, the
second bribe?
group's resources has refreshed because that's on a session by session basis.
Yeah, it feels in character, proper not
Why
to
would you
do
need
a second
bribe
bribe.
the police? You just have to talk them. They're pretty easily convinced of this stuff, you know.
Okay, I'm walking off. I'm just going.
Are we following him?
I'm going home.
I don't think
I'm
we've
shooting
got
home.
I don't think we've got a reputation up to just talk to the police at the moment.
Anyway, yeah, let's clear out, because why would we hang around here? But, I mean, I thought we were going to deal with the situation experience.
I will.
That's not.
He'll get what's coming to him.
Okay.
But
Just to be clear, he's
I'm
the
in
one who's
pain.
not. Your mind is
Yeah, I'm not
entirely your
possessed.
own, except for the memory blip.
Yeah. But he will get what's coming to him.
Oh, God.
Oh my
Next
god, I
time
have a
you-
hiccup counter.
But this is the win of the first match, right?
What
Sorry,
what
dude.
match?
You
I
forfeit.
thought you'd roll
Fine.
over. It's not really anything more.
You said you get what's coming to, so you want a rematch.
That's all I said. You'll get what's coming to you.
Let's
Alright.
walk off. Well, I suppose it is pretty late, and we kind of did accomplish what we set out to do for the gang, and then we got really sidetracked. Maybe we'll pick this up tomorrow because I feel like this is not going to resolve itself. You know, Domino, you seem a bit not yourself.
I need to check from last session. So, do we have confirmation that the spirit's out of Jandao? Or...
Yes.
Okay, so
Don't
I
you
can.
try to steal my swords again.
You're using their glasses.
Yep.
Experience was able to see the spirit in question, and it's now on you. So.
Okay, yeah,
And
okay. I'll
it's trigger
change,
when there's more violence.
I might change to my aspiration from like being victorious against experience to like just getting the spirit out.
Okay.
And yeah, because it's like I think I can confirm it's in me.
Well, what's your magic tool, Domino?
It's a candle.
Oh, clearly it's dangerous. We gotta steal it.
No.
I mean, you can't really. I mean, I guess you could light stuff on fire, which this guy does do. But I mean, don't need a candle to do that.
You do need an ignition source. I mean, he can do fire blasts from his hands, I guess.
I can, but it's like this is a. I think this is mostly just a like a symbolic tool.
It reduces
But I can
paradox
use-
and will give
yeah.
a bonus to like fitting spells. So.
Yeah. But I
You can't really
could-
stab people with it.
no, I could use it to like make more fire, but again, that's just I can do that with my hands anyway. So
We wouldn't have tried to take in your swords, John Dow, if you had been able to generate more through magic.
I could generate more through magic.
Let's say that now.
They literally have a spell that lets them make any object more swordy. It also, like, they can also just buy a normal razor for shaving and then, like, elongate it.
Well, I didn't know about that. Well, good night, guys.
I had no idea. Bye.
Or I turn to Domino and I say, try not to like hurt anyone or anything. Let's figure this out tomorrow or something. And then I
Yep.
walk off home.
Okay. That brings you guys, theoretically, assuming no one else is doing anything in particular, it brings you to the Sunday, the 17th of February. Only 4 more days until you get to the Wednesday funeral.
Oh yeah, the funeral. That I can see my wife again.
Yes. That wife that is totally, that you are totally married to.
Of course she is. Of course I am. She's my wife. Wait a minute.
Okay, so
What
what
are
are you
you-
guys gonna do this next day? Now that you've had time to rest, regain a willpower, healed your bashing.
Damn it.
What?
I don't have any bashing. I only got lethal.
How long does that take to heal?
2 days.
When did you get it? Today? I mean, yesterday?
I don't know.
Yesterday, because there was the duel,
Ah, yeah, okay.
that was totally fair.
I remember.
Everything sucks.
You could go to the life mage.
You could ask me to heal and try again. I'm
Roll
up
the
for
dice.
it.
Now notice how Jacob said the life mage. I don't think they were talking about you.
I know.
I don't know Frankenstein, and I don't want to talk to Domino, Andrew, because I am plotting against him.
Oh,
What?
God.
what?
Not surprised, to be honest.
Would you like to make a plan equipment?
What the hell is that?
It's like equipment where you get like a bonus to actions that like make sense for it.
You know what? I had a plan mentally, but sure.
It's
Have
you,
someone
you
do
can
that.
build a plan to orchestrate a complex encounter with a specific goal involving multiple people.
There's two need an enemy.
If this piece of equipment if successful, this piece of equipment grants a bonus to everyone involved, but winks out of existence as soon as the plan is definitely failed or succeeded. And all it is a wits composure roll minus the bonus that you want.
Oh, like that's actually not that bad.
Yeah, it's not intelligence, which you're terrible at.
Yeah. Okay. Give me a 2 bonus on this one.
So it's a -2 to see if your plan is good enough to actually. Okay, yeah, your plan is good enough to give a +2. You don't have to come up with all the specifics, but I just need the broad strokes of the plan.
I go in at night.
Oh no.
I threaten him while he's asleep. I sneak up and put my threaten him with my razor while he's asleep and yell at him. Give me the spirit. Do you yield?
Just.
That's not much planned, but
Okay, so that's your plan for Sunday night. What a pleasant Sunday night activity. Or is this in the Sunday morning, like still night morning?
It was Monday morning, Sunday night.
Because yesterday was Saturday.
Yes. So not yet.
Okay. So that's what you're spending your day figuring out this master plan.
I'm a genius. I'll never expect this.
How long does this take to come up with? When did you get to the
Hours.
core of this idea?
It just took the whole day. It's just I know. I'll just go and threaten him. Oh, so smart.
I have a question. Does anyone remember we had a plan? We deal with the cook boys. What was the next step in the plan? Because I feel like we've done step 1.
You were going to use that as evidence for your competency to the rest of the gang.
So do we?
Because you still haven't gotten all 3 of them across the line.
We haven't defeated the cook boys yet, so that's on pause at the moment.
So what are we doing today then?
What we were still trying to deal with the possession thing.
Okay, so I guess we meet up at someone's house and discuss this then.
It can't be mine.
I'm not letting you in ever again.
Also, the door needs to be repaired.
Maybe we go to Domino's place.
Oh, but during the night, will you? I thought for some reason I thought you repaired it already. But yes, you should be able to repair it with.
Yeah, I probably should repair it. Yeah, with
Because I
magic.
think you asked about whether or not it's a duration or permanent thing.
Yeah, I'll keep asking that, by the way, in the future.
Yeah, because it's an exception to how all the other spells work, so I can understand it not clicking.
I'm just imagining if healing is temporary.
Yeah, that's the core thing. They didn't want healing and damage temporary, and there's no reason behind it aside from because. Except for limb and organ healing, that is temporary.
Yep.
So it should have just helped points and just increasing damage and decreasing damage.
Okay.
So yeah, that's just a matter 3 perfecting spell, and it would heal as much as you have potency. So you could just cast that a few times over the course of a night, if you need to safely get it back up. I don't think you'd need a roll for those. You'd definitely have enough time.
Okay.
I just realized that Ernest still has a week of bad luck. When did you get that? When is that going to fade?
I think they got that
I didn't
on
count that into the plan.
Oh god.
So you guys got that. Yeah, I think you got that on.
It was
I
with
think
the
you got that
pen.
on the Friday.
Whenever we talk to
It was in session 5,
Donald.
according to my timeline.
It was.
know
Session
what day
6,
that
I
is.
think, is Dark Urge. So I think Session 5 is the Good Luck Charms one. Yeah.
Yeah, account for that in your plan.
I didn't. It's too late.
So some of you are meeting up somewhere. You didn't agree where to meet up, but we can
Nor
say
did
that
we
you
agree.
did if you want. But it obviously it wouldn't include experience in that because he walked off first.
Honestly,
I'm
I would
thinking-
assume that we generally meet up at Domino's place because I think that actually had
That's-
stronger ties to the gang.
Because
Like,
it's a Hallow and everything.
yeah, everything.
Yeah. I mean, I set it up to be a meetup spot. It needs to be a bit bigger though. It's only just a cottage right now.
Does experience come, or is he too much thinking?
I don't know. How do I know to come?
I mean, I figured. What's your job? How do you normally go about your business? You have to go somewhere to get or I guess it's Sunday, so maybe you're just enjoying the weekend.
Do we know where you live?
You're on break at home. You need rest.
Alright, if you stay long enough at Domino's house, I'll be there.
Having a sleepover.
There's only 2 lounges, but sure.
That's a lot of lounges, to be honest.
Yeah.
Oh, it's meant to be for group meetups. We had a board game night there.
Yeah, we weren't invited.
What? Yes, you were.
Nuh-uh.
You literally
you were
went. What are you talking about?
No, we weren't there at the beginning.
Yeah, because you were working.
Yeah, exactly. Didn't even consider us. Classic Domino.
Did
So self-centered.
I did invite you. You were busy though, so
You're gonna regret it
understandable.
now.
You didn't invite me to your Domino's game night.
I mean, I don't want my feud to interrupt the Cook Boys thing. So, if somehow I could know about it, then I'll be there.
I mean, we
but-
made a plan earlier. Like, the plan was not that we take out one part of the Cook Boys stuff and then we just stop.
We need to take down the Cook Boys in general, right?
Like, all we did was raid one Sly Grog place. We're like, okay, well,
And
we
we
gotta have a
stole
next
their
step.
alcohol.
right?
Actually, we didn't even take the alcohol.
Didn't we,
Yeah,
like,
you did steal some
yeah.
stuff.
Oh, okay.
Like, that was what Snake Eyes was doing.
I intimidated
Oh.
everyone to leave except the Cook Boys, and then we stole some stuff.
And then followed by some light stabbing.
No, it was kind of at the same time. Because I'm not really big on the stabbing.
Well, does someone want to come get me? If you come get me, I'll be like, yeah, alright.
Do we know where you live?
Probably. I don't know.
Makes
Sure.
sense. Then, well, I guess if we all meet up and it's just 3 of us, we can go to his place to find him.
We all go to his place. Knives drawn.
I
Whoa.
don't have that out.
John Dow has a different mental image of what the plan is.
Like, I find him at the door. Do you have your sword drawn?
Oh god,
No, I can't do that in the streets.
it's a bit suspicious.
So yes, you're all at Experience's house, which I assume is just maybe is it like a small apartment or is it in the
probably.
suburbs or is it part of the main city?
I feel like I would be more of a city slicker.
Okay. So yeah, small apartment, probably not in the best neighborhood.
No. I'll answer the door. Oh. What are you guys doing here?
You're not
How's your
coming to the
boss?
meeting?
Why are you coming here?
Boss?
Hmm?
What?
What?
What? This is where we
What?
usually hang out. Do you want to come in?
No, wait, whose house are
This
we
is
at?
my house!
Just
I
to
think
be clear, you guys are at Experience's house.
Oh,
and just
right.
knocked
This
on
is
the
where
door.
we normally hang out. What are you talking about?
We just climb into your lounge room and hang out.
Hell no.
In hindsight,
Alright.
we should have told him before we crawled into the window.
I feel like we might get attacked if we do that. To be honest, like it seems like it might
We
happen.
would.
Home invasion. There's a lot of home invasions in this.
We don't even take anything.
Except for their
Well.
sense of security.
Well, you didn't turn up for the meeting today. Which we
Meeting?
realized we didn't particularly organize very well. But
Organize?
anyway, well, yeah. Mind if we come in to talk?
Here?
Did you
Talk?
just
You
wake
have a
up?
living room, right?
Okay. Yeah, sure. Mind the needles. Okay, it's not that
Wait, what?
bad.
Needles?
All
What?
over the place.
I quickly cover up my plans.
You actually drew them out and wrote them down? Step
Ah.
1.
Yeah.
Slide along the wall.
Well,
So we're just thinking about, well, we've got a couple of problems and things going on. One is a possession thing, which we probably do want to deal with in some way, and 2, the Cook Boys. We kind of took out Sly Grog Place, but feels like there might be something more we need to do.
yeah, but like what? All right, that's right. We're meant to have a meeting with them and be like, oh yeah, we're clearly on the upper hand. Leave or perish.
Sure.
That was the plan, wasn't it?
I honestly can't recall.
I'm pretty sure it was, because we were like gonna do. Maybe it wasn't straight away, but like we take some of their ground and like their places they own, and then drive them out, and then have a meeting with them. Be like, it's over for you. Pack up and leave.
We just kill enough of them and then they give up.
Oh, that's pretty violent. Could we convince some of them to maybe like jump ship and join us?
I don't want any damn traitors in the pack. We already had one.
Who's the one?
Not me.
It's not me either.
Yeah, what's his face? Taylor.
Well, they're dead.
Yeah, that's what happens to traitors in ours. Anyway,
Okay.
I don't want any of them that like turn to join us. You know.
You can share responsibility.
How about I challenge the leadership and take over the Cook Boys?
And then we kill you, so we don't get rid
No,
of
no,
this.
no.
Yeah.
No, we take over the Cook Boys. We shouldn't do that before getting
Okay, we take over the Cook Boys, and then what? Like, what's your next step? Because we already got a gang. We don't need another one.
Consolidation. The consolidation, merge them.
Put them together.
That's what I just said. Okay, whatever.
But that's different. I feel. I don't know. Because
I feel
if
like we
some of them like betray the Cook Boys, they're really showing a lack of dedication and loyalty. Something we need in these trying times. Like Donald.
I feel like we should get control of Razor's gang first, and then.
I feel
get
like
the Cook Boys.
just killing the leader of a gang does not mean you're the leaders of the gang. Like, we did that, and it didn't work.
That's because
That's true.
maybe we just didn't kill enough of the leadership. No, I'm not possessing. I can't.
Dang, leadership is hard.
Just what it feels like to be the Prime Minister.
Who's the Prime Minister?
Oh, that's a good question. Who actually is the Prime Minister? Okay. So, apparently the new Prime Minister was sworn in a few days ago.
Okay.
2 weeks ago. Stanley Melbourne Bruce.
Never heard of him.
Wow.
But, yeah, Stanley Bruce. Stanley Melbourne Bruce of Melbourne. First Viscount Bruce of Melbourne. What sort of, like, held office as the leader of the Nationalist Party? Oh no.
Maybe it means something else back then. Oh, no, maybe not.
They didn't want to go to war.
So this is before the Liberal National merge. He served on the front lines of the Gallipoli campaign.
Same.
Returned to Australia, wounded in 1917. Appointed treasurer in 1921. Before replacing Hughes as Prime Minister in 1923. He will establish an anti-socialist coalition government with the Agrarian Country Party, and then work closely with a guy who will pioneer the Liberal National Coalition. He's got a men's money scheme where he's trying to ambitiously and rapidly expand Australia's population and economic potential by getting more ties with the Brits and getting a lot more white people over.
Right. So he is.
This is during the height of like the white Australia policy, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he is one of those guys. No, oh dear.
So white Australia policy started in 1901. When did it end? Just some history for the audience. Australia was racist as fuck and still sort of is.
Don't say was. Don't say was. That means it would be over.
Yeah.
Don't get me started on Australia Day. Holy shit.
Oh, the fun time every year.
I just stay at home.
Okay, so you're all at their house. They're trying to cover up their devious plan. Are you gonna do any action to cover it up?
Sorry, what?
Ernest has their plan written somewhere by the sounds of it, or
Yeah, I wanna like cover that up. Just be like, oh, nothing.
Nothing.
Grocery shopping.
Okay.
How obvious do you say this sort of thing? Because that's really suspicious.
What do you mean?
well, I suppose you could roll for it if you want.
You come into my home. Oh god, it's John Dow again.
It's great because you're echoing. So,
I'm walking around the room. I'm moving to a spot to sit down.
No beanbag.
No, I'm moving to the beanbag actually.
so you guys are still trying to decide on what you're actually doing.
I know, right?
Like, are you gonna take over the gang somehow?
We could just keep hitting their places. The I forgot what they're called.
They've got Swigog places. They have
Swigog.
fight clubs.
We just keep hitting.
Club?
We just keep hitting their money-making places, and then eventually they will just blow up because they don't have any money, so they can't be a gang anymore. That's how it
Yeah,
works,
that's
right?
gonna take. I don't know if that's gonna take too long. Like, I agree. We keep showing our displays of dominance, but
I mean, we don't have to get rid of the whole gang. We just wanted to show that we're more active of dealing with the gang's problems. We don't have to deal with the whole problem now. Right? We're just using it as a persuasion thing to go, look, we're actually doing something when you guys have just been sitting there.
Yeah, but let's say we become, we take over this gang. Still doesn't mean that the Cook Boys aren't an issue.
Oh no, we
Like-
probably do have to deal with them eventually, but we don't have to deal with them now if it's going to take too long.
Yeah.
But I do think we've only really targeted one place. Probably want a bit more.
Question: how injured are various people of the Cabal?
I have 3 lethal.
God,
I got pretty lethal as well.
I got 3
Okay.
bashing.
I'm fine.
All your bashing will be healed by now.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I've been injured for a while.
So, what is the current plan then? What are you guys going to do? You need your current aspiration are primarily focused on the spirit, but there's also trying to get like a sword, win over the majority of the gang, find patterns in awakenings, things like that.
Well, we did say that we were going to do that whole look into the past of Experience Awakening, but I don't think now's the right time. But I've got to remember to do that one time.
We should actually look into who's like trying to also become leader, because I doubt that we're the only ones trying to like grab the leadership once Older is dead.
Well, we've already got one of their support, so I doubt that they'll be gone for it.
So right now, yeah, it would be Everett and Delight taking over.
What if we kill them?
We
I
don't
don't
want
like
to just
that
kill
idea.
the entire gang, and they'll probably make us lose more support. Their supporters specifically.
I mean, could we try and convince them? Like, we can try each day or something to convince them, or is it each week? I've forgotten.
So it's week for Everett and day for Delight.
It's a new day. We could try something with Delight, and then we just have to worry about Everett. If we have to take down Everett, maybe we have to, because he really doesn't seem to like us.
Just one of them is fine, but it's like
Just threaten his family. That was my original plan.
I don't know. It feels a bit mean. Like, we have to work with the guy afterwards, so like threatening his family, probably gonna take it personally and may retaliate in the future.
We need to show loyalty towards the gang, so let's not threaten any fellow
So why don't you
allies.
guys try and win over Delight, because I think I failed pretty badly last time.
You now get a -1 penalty against trying to convince Delight, and Domino, John Dow, and Experience get a -1 trying to convince Everett.
Basically, I should do Everett, but we have to wait a while, and you guys should do Delight. Maybe you can leverage the fact that we took out, the Cook Boys, one of the Sly Grog places, and we got some supplies and everything.
I just feel like we should take out more of the Cook Boys.
We can probably do that, yeah. And that way we can... If we do like some solid damage towards them, then we can say...
I mean,
ourselves.
we already convinced one of them. We don't need to do it to convince Delight. It was really to convince Everett, right?
Mm.
And if we're worried about them going in and putting their own leadership, we should deal with them sooner rather than later, if we can. I'm just saying, I think it's a good idea for some you guys to go to have a chat with Delight, maybe leverage new information. But if you guys don't want to do that, that's fine, but I can't force you to.
Okay. How about... Yes, we go talk to Delight.
And I can go out and try and find some more
You go talk to
information.
Everett. Or you're just going to
I
find
can't
more.
talk to
And
Everett
then...
yet.
Okay. And then we'll see how that goes. And then we can go do something with one of the Cook Boy places.
Okay. Well,
afterwards,
while
'cause
you
that
guys
shouldn't
are
take
going
all
there,
day.
I might see if we've got some records or something from the Sly Grog place, and see if I can find maybe some connections to some other places that supply routes or whatever that they use. Do you know if we got anything like books or something when we were looting the place?
I can say that you did. Yeah, we can say that.
Cool.
Okay. Sounds like you guys have a plan of sorts.
I don't. I just want to kill more Cook Boys.
We'll get to that.
That's part of the plan, though. So the current plan is you guys convince Delight. Then after that, you go hit a location that Kenneth
hopefully
has
find.
located and figured out, okay, this might be a good place to hit. And then, after you guys are victorious, in the middle of the night, Experience breaks into Domino's house.
I wanna listen to that. That sounds interesting.
Do I hear this?
No.
Okay.
You hear an internal monologue.
No.
Okay, so you guys head over warehouse where the offices are used by Delight as she does her bookkeeping and accounting for the group, and she is currently working.
Like, what do you mean working? What does that
Just
mean?
the books,
Sorry.
right?
Like
She's
she's literally doing accounting work.
Okay.
Like
Walk up.
she's managing the books, making sure that you guys have money, like moving money around for the various different enterprises of the thing, making sure that the cops are being paid off properly, making sure that Yin's getting enough money to bring in drugs so they can pay the people.
Right.
You walk up with the alcohol you stole and say, "Here you go."
I'm really not much of a talking person. Hi,
Good luck.
polite.
Good luck, guys.
Hello,
Which of you is least worse at talking?
I don't know, but no one else is talking.
Only on manipulation, so not me. Unless you want me to like intimidate or something.
No, not really.
Well, I'll just stand around.
Alright, I'm giving it a go. Hello, Delight.
They look up from their work. Yes.
How are things? Oh, she doesn't like talking to people, does she?
She's fine talking to her, but she's very tactless. She's not very respectful of. She just says things.
Alright.
Doesn't think before she speaks. Things have been a bit of a rush since the boss died.
Yeah, but you know, it would have been worse. Maybe if he kind of like, I don't know. They know that like he was gonna betray us, right?
You showed them proof and stuff.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. It's like it would have been worse if, you know, he didn't. It would have been worse for all of us, I'm sure.
I suppose.
Well, I don't fancy the inside of a jail cell that often.
I've never been.
Oh. I guess that makes sense with what you do compared to what us do.
Still technically crimes, but
It's not a judgment, it's just anyway. So, I wanted to talk to you about the Cook Boys. I want to know what you think about them as like a threat to our operations and everything.
well, they don't have any aspect into the drug market, so we just have to make sure we beat them in regards to the sly grog. They seem to have a lot of all their gambling seems focused on fights. Just a bit of a different sphere to what Kenneth handles.
Yeah,
I suppose it pulls in a different type of money.
it seems a bit like they're vying for our spaces. We've heard me and Kim here. That's your name, yes. We've even had recent altercations. I'm not that smart. We've had some run-ins with them, and I think that there's starting to be a bit of an issue that we might need to address.
I guess you'd have to talk with Everett.
Oh my god, no! I don't want to talk to him.
I mean, I just handle the money. As long as you guys keep the money going. I don't care if we're one building. I mean, I don't know how you would get that money with one building. It has to be a very impressive building. Maybe a casino.
We build a casino. No, help.
I'm surprised we don't even have any casinos. Do we?
I'm pretty sure they're illegal.
They are.
I mean, yeah, they are legal, but I'm surprised we don't have any underground casinos.
Do you have like gambling debt? Nothing big.
Anything like grand. Help. I mean, I just think that, you know, with it might not seem like your problem right now, but if we, you know, start losing everything that's making money, what are you going to do?
See, I think I get the vibe that you're going across. Could you give me a roll? This will be penalized by her. I guess composure is the social resistance, so we'll go with that. Which is -3. You put all her social stats into composure. She has no presence.
I know how it feels, dog.
She's just defensive against it all.
I feel like this is presence. I'm hoping it's. Could I do like? I don't know. I'm trying to spin it into a way I could do it. Like, could I use Streetwise to be like, oh yeah, if we don't have money. But I don't know if that'll really work. If this is just like a persuading.
You could
thing,
use Streetwise to maybe discuss the like you be in, like say, okay, well I know they're operating this street, like I know they're operating here, and here and stuff.
Sure. It doesn't really matter because I'm penalized by 3, which is my entire dice pool, or less, so it'll just be a chance die.
Ooh.
Unless I use my willpower, which I'm definitely not doing. I need that for tonight. I rolled a 9.
So that is
Failed.
unfortunately a failure.
That was so close. This is what happens when you leave the talking to me.
But you're the best talker.
No.
Wait, who's
I'm the best
talker?
doer. I think you're better at talking than me.
I'm 2 intimidation. That's pretty much it. 1 expression, but I don't think a song will help.
Maybe it would.
This turns into a musical.
As a result of the failed roll, you will get a -1 penalty on further.
Nice.
Yeah, we might have to leave it up to someone else with that penalty.
So now everyone gets the -1.
I already have.
Oh,
mine.
everyone gets the
That's
-1.
why you guys were doing it.
Ah.
See, this is why I said we should just kill people. If you kill enough people, people will be impressed, and you don't need to talk anymore.
I don't know that that's how that works. Impressed? I don't think impressed is the word.
They should be impressed. It's how the God Kings of old did it.
Okay, so yeah, unfortunately, she is not swayed by the threat of the Cook Boys. At least at current.
We should put steroids into Cook Boys' food so they become a threat, and then we save the Taylor gang from the Cook Boys.
So, steroids were first discovered to promote muscle growth in the 1930s.
It's not time yet.
What's a steroid?
They were used, like they were first, they were used in the 18th century,
Oh, never mind. I
but
didn't know what steroid
not
is.
for strength.
I mean, were they doing it for medical stuff?
Apparently, it was a therapeutic use. They used the leaves from foxglove to treat edema, which is like a type of swelling of the body.
Yeah. Lovely.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Well, we were unsuccessful.
While that happens, Kenneth is figuring out where to strike.
Yeah,
Are
hopefully.
you going to go for one of the other Slygrog places? Try to maybe where they store the alcohol, like where it gets shipped and moved from. One of the fighting rings.
I was thinking like the suppliers because I don't know. It just feels like there'd be less information in the place about where the fighting. Like it might be something, I guess.
Oh no,
But
because
logically-
you got some information the other day from
Oh, yeah,
when you
that's
did
true.
a big deep dive.
But I think it would be good to like if we can take the supplies as well and turn them up. That also shows we're dealing with the gang. We killed some members, but we also like look. We've got these. We stole a bunch of stuff for you guys, you know. So I'll try and go for suppliers. Maybe a nice warehouse, you know.
I'm saying this because it's going to be a place in the rocks where they get it off a boat. No, that's not from like. It's not from like the seas or anything. It's just like a boat that goes along the coast comes in with just a decent number of like stuff, and they just put it in a. I'm not gonna say it's like a full warehouse. It's just a house in the rock.
Where they also do pancakes.
God,
It's not pancakes on the rocks. No.
No!
haven't had that in ages.
I'm really hungry.
Last time we went there, it was like the flavors are really nice. It's just the pancakes themselves weren't too great.
I don't know, but I kind of want to get the steak Oh, am I doing this research at Experience's house? Because I would be very interested to just casually
Hey,
look through
whoa!
it. Hey, what? What did you expect?
We're not allowed to hang out at your house.
I'm just saying, I've got to do it somewhere. So am I doing it at your place? Because that's where we were before.
Don't touch anything.
Of course.
You're gonna touch
Dude,
everything, aren't
they're
you?
gone. I'm just gonna, because you covered up some stuff before, I'm just gonna casually read some of the notes. Find out about the plan.
You're a bad person. You're a bad friend.
I can't trust any of you guys. Like the other day,
Yeah,
one
but
of you
no one
like
can trust
attacked us.
you.
You guys don't trust me.
Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. But now
You
I
don't even
definitely
know if I did it. So out of character, you don't have to trust me. But in character, nothing happened.
Okay, so I guess it depends on how well they hit it. Sounds
Yeah.
like they didn't hide it well.
I may not find anything.
How do they find it? Mike.
Probably.
Okay.
Be like, oh no.
Step 1. Find Domino's house. In brackets. You've been here before.
Oh god.
Step 2. Break in.
Is there like a way how to break in, or is it just like break
Be
in?
victorious.
Oh god.
Do I have a safe place? No, I don't have safe place. Okay, there is a door.
I mean, yeah, you're gonna have a door either way, right? But that's not what I mean.
What? How did you
It's
get
a
past my
period
door?
where John Dow did not have a door yesterday.
Anyway, I find that, and I read it, and I put it back, and then I keep going with what I was doing. It just like now I'm more worried about things.
So yes, in the future location of Pancakes on the Rocks is where they're being stored.
Okay. When the other guys get back, I'll let them know.
There is no password to get in
You just break in.
because they're not meant to like let randoms in.
Makes sense. But you'll probably need to employ violence. Other people will like that, I'm sure.
That's always a good idea.
Violence is usually the answer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't that a guy that's like possessed by a violent demon, violent spirit? So I can't say I'm surprised by that reaction. Anyway, when they get back, I let them know.
Okay. So yes, you guys all find out about this.
And I say, well, it makes sense to attack at night. I don't think we have any other plans. And then I look at experience as I say that.
Well, there's no rebuttal.
Okay.
Wait. So the Cook Boys.
Yeah, we got.
What do you mean, so
small-
the Cook Boys? You're talking about the Cook Boys.
Yeah.
So yeah, tonight we can go to this warehouse that's just really a house that they store places in. We break in, we take some stuff. Maybe you guys can deal with the guards. What do you think?
How much stuff will we need to take?
I have no idea.
Do we
I'm
know
not-
what's there?
Will we need to be able to transport this stuff?
I would assume there's alcohol.
Okay, that
Burn
might
it
be.
down.
There may
No.
also be. What's the other businesses?
So they do slag rog, fighting rings with betting on it.
Could be
Burn
money.
down the fighters.
They want to move into the drug trade,
So there may be some drugs there, but
but they don't have suppliers yet, which is why
They're
they tried
probably
to
not.
take over the bookstore.
Right.
We're the ones who cook, not them.
Jesse!
If we got a space mage, right, I can just like teleport some of this stuff out.
I can't
I
teleport! Stop asking
Hey,
me!
I'm sorry.
you need to learn that, man.
Ah. Okay, how are we gonna get the stuff out? Just carry it over to a truck or
Walk.
something.
Legs!
Well, I mean, Well, we can load up a car and whatever we can't
Trolley.
carry, we could burn to the ground. I mean, it sends a message.
It's about sending a message.
We take some stuff first.
We take it, and then we sell it. That shows us like capability.
Yeah, but we can only really transport so much.
I could try shrinking it.
Okay.
Oh, that works.
Much
Then
time
we
do we
put
have?
it all in the car. Oh, I don't know. We have to deal with the guards. Be going at night, obviously. Cover of darkness.
How late?
I don't know. It just needs to be dark, so people don't just casually see
it's
us.
summer, so like this time of year, night starts at like what, 7, 8.
So we can go at like 11.
Yeah, why not?
When did daylight saving start in
Oh
Australia?
god. But we got nothing else planned, so it's okay if it goes all night, right? We just gotta make sure, let's say we loot the place, we take the stuff, shrinking it or whatever, and then we burn it. We just gotta make sure we don't burn down like part of the city.
Well, how connected is it to other places? Do you have how do you know how it looks?
Big fire hazard. We're gonna burn down a city. Burn everything down.
You have a mage who can control fire with his brain.
Yeah, we just gotta make sure we do it correctly.
Okay, so you guys get there. Do you take the tram?
Wait, we need to have someone
we need to drive
with
to have a
us,
car to
so I
put
think we
stuff in?
might need to have a
Yeah,
car.
we'll be driving.
Who has a car?
I think I had a car.
I believe you did.
Yeah, I've got the car.
You tried to trick a cop into letting you go, and they didn't believe you, so you just ran off.
Yeah, just drove. I do remember that.
Okay, so we got our car, it's night. Well, how do we get in, guys?
Oh, we're here.
Is there a window or a door?
There are windows, they're currently shut. There is a front door, and there's likely a back door. It appears to be 2 stories. It's one of those. Have you guys been to the Rocks?
Yeah.
Where, you know those old style houses where there's all connected and they've got the 2-level, got the balcony thing. It looks like one of those old houses that.
Okay.
Maybe I should throw up a picture for the people listening, but yeah. So it's one of those row houses. They have one of these. Just one house worth of this.
Okay. Can we just go in a window?
If you want to give it a go, yeah, you can. It's locked, but if you
I mean,
can
I
try
can
to
try
pick the lock
and
or
pick it.
something.
I've got.
Yeah, this is your
I've
domain.
tried this before and it's failed. I think the majority of times.
Well, just don't fail this time. Simple.
Okay. That's larceny with dexterity.
Yep.
Do I need to minus anything?
I'd say it's going to be -2 to not get noticed by people inside as you
Okay.
do it.
I
Just be very quiet.
don't.
Failure will mean that
that
you get noticed,
Don't fail.
but you'd still succeed in unlocking it,
unless I dramatically fail.
unless you dramatically fail. Yes.
If we
Okay.
get caught, do we
In which
have
case
fire
you'll
ready?
think. In which case you'll think you weren't noticed.
Wait,
I
if we get
have
caught,
my
we're not
Molotov.
gonna do the fire straight away,
In
right?
case-
We're trying to get
No,
the stuff
yeah.
first.
But in case you get caught, right?
Don't set me on fire if we get caught.
Oh, it's not that bad. I did it. It's not the end
I
of the
don't
world.
want
You
to.
live through it.
You're still partially injured.
Ignore those
Yeah,
burns.
we have to. No, we have to deal with more fights afterwards. Is the problem? So
Yeah. Yeah, that's the reason I don't want to get set on fire.
that one is like the fight was one and done, but
I think this is like a conversation we had while we're driving there. It's like, no setting other people on fire this time. Not me, anyway. I
You know, if you gotta do it, you gotta do it, right?
successes.
Okay, 3 successes. You succeed. You're able to sneakily get up there and unlock it.
It's unlocked, but I don't want to go in first, guys.
I don't know. I will say I'm not entirely sure how, because theoretically it'd be like a latch, but you are able to do it.
Is
You
it
put
really a smart
like a
idea
knife-
to bring Domino with us?
I got a bit of stealth. I'm happy to. Oh, yeah. Do you bring me along?
Why wouldn't we?
Yeah, I thought we were all there.
Because if we're fighting, it was feeding the spirit.
Nah, that's alright.
Okay.
I'm sure that will be resolved somehow over this course of this night.
I might. I'll go in first with the stealth, since I have stealth, and I'll like see if the coast's clear.
I feel like if you put like a razor under the latch, that's kind of how you would do it, you know?
That'd be a nice way to do it. It's like
in
especially
terms
strong
of
razor.
opening it.
You can just like melt the door if you want.
Don't bend
I've already
the
opened the
razor.
window, okay?
Okay. Never mind. Let's get going.
I actually do
Right.
have stealth as well, but I just don't want to go first.
Oh crap! That's right. I don't have Dex.
I can
I
stealth.
can go. I'll go.
Okay.
Are we all stealthing?
People can come with if we want, but I feel like it's not a bad idea. If we want to hide.
Do you want... But I don't know how much help I'm going to be. Do you want me to be the driver? And I can go, now that I've unlocked it, I'll go wait in the car for you guys to come out with the stuff and we load it up and speed off if we need to.
Are you a good driver?
There's something you can do to
No.
get out of it.
I don't have any special driving skills, but I can drive.
Okay, sure.
So, wait, do you have a dot and drive?
No.
They do have fate dots though.
Okay. But that means you get dots and stealth then.
I do have lots of stealth, actually.
They're actually
Hey.
better if they don't have dots in it.
Do what
I
you
have-
want.
I have
Just know that
4
you
stealth
disappoint me
and
every
3
time.
dexterity. I'm really good at stealth. I just don't like attacking people.
We don't need you to attack people. We just need you to check if the coast is clear.
Okay, fine.
If you
fine,
get
I'll
attacked,
go
then
in.
we can jump in and say, "Ha! There was in fact
Retali-
4 of us."
If you
So
get
you're gonna
attacked,
say, uh-huh?
retaliate.
Okay, I'll go in for dexterity and stealth puts me at 7 dice.
This will be opposed by their perception roll.
I only got 1 success. I did better on my 4 dice than my 7 dice.
Should improve.
Oh,
We
okay.
got equal number of successes. So we re-roll.
That's good for you.
I got 5 successes.
Okay, you got an exceptional success. As a result, we'll say you got like an amazing luck condition in this situation, which is then immediately to make it so that the guards are currently smoking out the back.
I'm a lucky
So
person.
you're
guys.
sneaking around, you're scouting out, and you see that at least for a bit they're on a smoke break.
I rushed back to the guys and say, quickly, they're at the back. Having a smoker, I don't know slang terms, but
That's
having,
correct.
on them.
having some darts.
Stop. Stop. It hurts when you say it, Danny.
Having a
Um,
sick.
But quickly, let's go in and get some stuff while they're out the back, or maybe you can surprise them. I don't know, but I'm gonna take some stuff while I'm here.
Alright. Let's go in.
Should we surprise them or is this a smash and grab?
I leave
in
it up
here.
to
I'm
you
not gonna
guys.
go to them. It's a bit pointless.
But I mean, you might need to shrink a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna try and take anything I can find that looks valuable that's small. That I can just line my pockets with, you know?
Where's the rob?
If there's anything around.
So yeah, there are milk bottle crates with like beer in it.
If you just pass along to us, we'll probably just.
Also, they're not plastic at this stage because that would be weird. That just look wooden.
Are there any drugs?
I don't think so.
That makes sense.
Not here,
but I
at
have to
least.
double check. I don't know. I'll help lug some stuff. We'll probably move it towards the window, the open window, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get 2 people like in, 2 people out, and then just move it out.
Don't know how much, because it is basically just used to store the beer. So I don't think there's going to be anything very valuable. That's the word.
Makes sense.
random nerd, can you give me a resolve composure roll?
It's gonna blow the space up. Kill him first.
3 successes.
Okay.
Okay. And I believe I'm rolling 13 dice.
Oh god!
Yeah, it was always a huge
I thought
number
it was
of-
fine!
I got 5 successes, but it is not an exceptional success because they changed how that works in Contagion Chronicle. So it's just a normal success against you, and you gain the get them while they're unawares urge.
It's talking about us, of course.
I don't think that's it.
You get an urge to harm people who aren't aware of you while they're vulnerable.
You know, we could just take this whole place if we... You don't want a smoke break. They're probably not ready if we just killed them right now.
Yeah.
If you guys really want to do that, you can, but I'm gonna just start loading the car. But we need to reduce them, so...
So, okay, I need to shrink them first. Gather them around. What are they? They're just crates? How big are the crates?
Each one is about the same size as like a stand. You know the plastic milk crates? It's about that size.
Would you...
But made of wood.
So a size of a child? 3?
Yeah, I'd say size 3 would work. Size 2 or 3.
Okay.
But it's a few of them. Like you've got, I don't know, in the whole building, you've got maybe 20.
Okay. Well, drag them all near me, and then I'll do a advance.
Well, we were
scale.
dragging them all into the room, like to the window, so maybe they...
Yeah, because they can just be in that room.
Okay, and then I'll do my spell. I'll do my magic.
How long is it gonna last for? Because we last a
It
while.
can last all day.
Okay.
As a roads.
Oh, is this a rope so that you could do your dumb sword inside of a sword thing?
It's not dumb.
Sorry, Tess. I woke up the dog by laughing.
Okay,
I get my knife ready.
That's not concerning. We're just moving crates and just get out, you know. Just like,
Yeah, because we need to take out the guards.
okay. They're now size 1. So they're all the size of a handheld tool or rodent.
Okay, you guys start just like... I load up my pockets and then I'm gonna climb out, like, down out the window and start moving them to the car.
Okay.
I'll load up my
Modifying size does modify weight. So
Thank goodness.
unless it's against the intent of the spell, but by default it does. Theoretically, one could choose to keep the weight the same.
Please
Fuck
don't.
with people. Okay, I think you guys are able to move those out pretty easily. Were you using any yarn from the rope out of curiosity for Kim?
I use high speech.
Okay.
Is that gonna alert anyone?
I don't think because you're on the other side of the house, it should be fine because it's only 12 seconds of doing it, so you might be fine.
We'll find out soon.
And so yeah, while this is happening, Kim has finished their spell. People are moving things to the car. Andrew has a knife out.
Don't worry.
What do you guys do now? It's gone pretty well.
Continue?
I'm just gonna put my head down and say I'll continue with this. If you guys need to do something, do it. But I'm just gonna keep going with this. You catch my drift?
I'm just confused. They're out there. We're in here.
He's got a knife out.
We should get rid of them before they come back. We can rub this whole place blind if they're not here.
Aren't we doing that right now?
I know, we already got the water grog, yeah.
Alright, let's go.
There
I
could
mean,
be more
if you
here.
want to explode the place, like
Light it on fire and let's leave.
maybe put some accelerant down. I don't know how your fire works. I'm sorry.
Magic.
I mean, I knew that much, but anyway.
All right. You got a good point. Okay, hang on. Is that? I get my candle out.
Wait until we're out of the building, okay?
Oh no, of
No.
course.
No.
So you got the candle out?
Okay, so if we got everything, then we can just like light a crate on fire, and then they'll spread out.
Or didn't we take the crates?
I wanna keep one rodent-sized
There's
crate.
probably some empty crates still.
I
Just
meant
like
empty.
personal use.
I meant like empty crates. Yeah.
I will say they will regain its normal size after like a day.
Okay.
Is
Oh,
what it's just saying to Mike, because I think they
Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah,
I just
I
want
think
some
we're
for
gonna
myself.
He'll just put it in his house and suddenly expand. Wait, if you drink the alcohol now, it's like such a tiny amount, right? Does it affect the potency?
It's
right?
equal in the amount of alcohol that goes into your system. It's just like that's like, well, I just had a shot glass, so that's fine.
if you fill up a shot glass and drank it.
Yeah, I don't think it would fill up a shot glass.
Like if you have a bottle of wine in your system, even if it's really small, I think it's still a bottle of wine in your system.
So basically, we have these tiny, like, because it's handhold crates, right? So in the crates, they'd be really, really small, more like miniature. If you drank it, you'd still get like the same amount of.
Alright,
could
I
be
know what
fun.
I'm doing.
But anyway, let's go.
So you guys go to leave. Andrew has the magic candle out and is going to start a fire with the ever-burning candle. And yes, and you're drinking.
Wait, you're drinking.
Are you
now?
drinking in the car or before you get to the car?
I think while the spell's being cast, I'm gonna get one of the tiny beers out and be like,
Oh, I didn't think a spell was being cast.
oh, you're just doing it with the candle.
Oh, I thought it was magic.
If I can't just use the candle, yeah. But I was thinking of just growing it so it can actually start the fire.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah, that's
so
fine.
candle's a
There's
little-
not going to be a roll for that. That sounds pretty simple. Okay, so
You just
you
crush it.
please give me a stamina roll. Like maybe I should just look up the poison rules.
Hey,
Are you saying alcohol is actually poison?
no, never. Never.
Do
Well,
you resist the alcohol?
So how it works is drugs have a toxicity. Resisting the effects requires a reflexive stamina plus resolve roll, but part of it is that it says characters who overdose on drugs treat it as a poison.
Okay.
So apparently beer and wine is normally 3, but in this situation, I'm going to treat it as rubbing alcohol because of just how much you are having.
Oh,
So please make a reflexive stamina plus resolve roll -5.
So that's 3.
don't you have plans tonight?
Not that you know.
You don't know that.
This is liquid courage.
So you're going to take 2 lethal damage
What the
over the course of the next hour. Take 2 lethal damage.
Destroying your liver.
What the hell?
What did you expect? What kind of alcohol is this?
Yeah, it turns out poison deals lethal damage, but you reduced it.
Good.
I thought I would get woozy. And like, oh yeah, I'm ready to do this. Not like I'm in so much pain.
I mean,
It's
like
gradual though. It's gradual.
it's more like moonshine. You know, you can go blind drinking that stuff.
Do I keep my vision?
No. Just to be clear, it's a crate worth of moonshine.
Oh, did you drink a whole crate?
Well, one thing kind of led to another. Like, I was only intending on having one at first, but, the first one was alright.
I see.
Because it doesn't hit immediately. So you're going to be fine for at least 10 minutes, and then it's going to be very bad for you.
Are we going to take you to a hospital?
I don't
I don't need no damn hospital.
Oh god.
Okay, so
They start dying during the drive.
Oh no.
My heart don't feel so good.
I can try and heal him.
You've got like 5 lethal damage now, don't you?
Yeah, 5 out of 9. Wait, 3, 6. Yeah, 5 out of 9.
And you'll continue taking that until it's fully purged out of your.
Hey, wait, what the heck?
I don't know
didn't
how to
think this
cure
would be this
poisons.
bad, Tess. I can cure a poison, can't
In your state.
I? Don't worry, let me just fix myself right up. I don't know if I can actually cure the poison. I think I can make it go away.
Just to be clear, you're doing like a life spell?
Yeah, I've got life 1.
You gotta cleanse the body thing, which gives you a bonus on your next roll.
I don't think that's enough. But yeah, don't. Yeah, like I said, don't worry about it. I'll fix myself.
You can also. It also says that if you do a reach, you may make your next resistance roll immediately to try and
Right.
forcefully purge it.
Can fight the effect of any toxin or even purge them. Allows a bonus equal to potency on the next roll to resist. I don't know how many rolls I'd need to get rid of it.
It's till it's fully out of your system, so you're not fully aware. You could do
Yeah.
but you could try to do a life spell. But I guess
Nah, I'll just cleanse. All right, so my life is 1. My Gnosis is 2, so this is 3. I'll do it instant, obviously.
and I assume you're taking the reach,
Yeah, I'll take the reach.
which means you're overreaching.
So I'll do high speech and my tool. That'll be 5, and then a chance die on the paradox.
I assume, are you containing? Are you going to take some?
I don't think I want to. I think because I'm drunk, I'm being a very bad guardian. And so I will not contain.
Oh,
I got a success.
What the hell?
God.
That wasn't meant to happen. That wasn't part of the script. You were not meant to succeed. It was meant to be fine, Tess. What happened? Alright, well, I'll roll 5 dice now. It's going to give me a bonus of 1. But I guess it's really just more to, ow.
Try to purge it faster.
Yeah.
I mean, 1's better than nothing.
I get bonus.
Okay, so in the course of the next hour, you will only take 3 lethal damage.
Do I need to roll again?
But this will fully purge it from your system. But you feel a strong. You're gonna vomit.
No, not in the car.
Right, but yeah, do I need to roll again then? Or is it just like...
Oh no, you don't need to roll again. No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry.
I
Oh,
think-
is that the? Oh, sorry. I thought that was the roll for the.
No, that was for the spell.
I got confused. Yes, please
No,
do
okay.
your resolve stamina roll.
And this is still
Plus 1.
-5, right?
-5 plus 1.
So then it's 4 now. It's over.
Okay, so you're gonna take 5 damage over the
I'm
course. of
full
the
on
next-
lethal.
As you're vomiting up. You're vomiting into the car.
I don't think I have a choice. My body is shutting down.
Okay, hold
Help.
on. Before we go into
Help.
this, what happened with the fire? Because I just want to know, like, does that all go well?
Sorry, just 1 second. I'm just quickly writing a condition onto the experience because the paradox has now affected them.
Paradox dear.
Don't worry, he's gonna be dead soon.
So,
Hey, Eli, help me, dog.
so the paradox condition. What do I give it? So the whole purpose of it was to purge the toxins out of your body. What could incorrectly be defined as a toxin?
My blood. No!
The
I'm gonna
microbiome?
say that as you vomit and stuff, not only is your stomach contents emptied,
Wonderful.
Wait. Oh, okay.
but so is part of your mindset.
Cool. What does that mean?
So some of your poisonous ideas are also vomited out.
Is it alive?
And no, thankfully no. But I'm gonna say you lose your cruel vice temporarily.
Okay. That doesn't help with tonight's plan. I don't think tonight's plan is going ahead tonight, unfortunately.
I mean, you still have the whatever plan and stuff. It's just, yeah, it doesn't satisfy you to be cruel anymore. It's mixed in with the vomit.
I also think that I'm not really in a state because how long? Okay, so there's the fire, and I drink this, and I take 2 lethal initially, so it's on 3.
Over the course of the driving, you start to take some lethal.
Okay.
Then you cast a spell, and over the course of the next hour, you'll be taking another 5.
Because over the course of the next hour, I fill up on lethal.
Yeah. So you guys can see him getting worse and worse as while they're in the car.
Gotta do something.
This is all because of that damn spirit. Blah.
Molotov angry.
Some first aid on you.
It should have been me.
Look at the ruining Molotov's car. Does that make Molotov angry?
Yes.
Now I don't even
I
care. I don't even care about getting the spirit back.
Is he just drunk? Wait, how much did he drink?
Well, I think it's a lot because it's tiny, but it's still a lot. Anyway, how did the fire go at the place? It all went well?
Yeah.
Why do you care about that?
Can you see
I'm gonna deal one thing at a time just to make sure we finish that off.
Can you see the smoke in the back? Not yet. Well, it'll take time to grow.
Which is probably for the best.
Yeah.
Okay. What do we do? We drop him off at his house, and then we're gonna have to do something with him. He's gonna die or something.
I'm not gonna just drop him off. I'm gonna need to bring him to...
Okay. We either take him to your life doctor, or I'm gonna have to try and heal him.
Do some first aid. I will head towards Frank.
I know no first aid, okay? I'm not a healer. I just have a dice that has magic healing in it sometimes.
That's good enough first aid.
Okay.
I'll drive because Frankenstein's on the other side of town.
They're in Western Sydney, so
yeah.
They're not so you could get to within the hour.
Okay, I'll head towards there while you roll your dice.
This could make it worse, but I'm still doing it.
It's illegal if I go to an ambulance because they'll be like, "Oh, he's drunk, and you can't drink."
I'm gonna use my die. So I guess that costs mana. I'm gonna attempt to use mend.
For the love of God, please roll well.
I don't think I need to heal aggravated, so I won't do the extra cost. I don't think I need any extra reach, actually. And the potency is the same, would heal 2 lethal damage, but potency, so yeah, there's no... I mean, I probably want to do it instantly since we're in a car.
Yeah? Does the car mess up the dice roll?
That would be funny.
If you don't do it instantly, it's going to take 3 hours.
Exactly, so I'm
Well,
doing...
wait, no, because it's got a higher Gnosis than you.
Its Gnosis is 3.
Yeah, so it only takes 1 hour, maybe? I don't know.
But you might die by that time, so I'll make it instant.
It'll be full on the hour.
Roll 7. So this is to see if it works, right? Then I gotta roll the d8.
Yes.
Alright, don't fail.
I got 4 successes. So now the d8, which I have to roll manually. Oh yeah, okay. Where's the d8? Wish me luck!
Break his legs.
Well, I rolled an 8.
Isn't that exactly what you don't need?
Yeah, it makes it really hard to get to mend. And 8 is Hal from Beyond. So you'll be taking damage unless I change it. So I'm gonna attempt
It's over
to
for
change
experience. Do you have any willpower? I would appreciate it.
Okay, can I add willpower to the dex roll?
You can add willpower to the roll.
Okay, so that's 3 plus 3, so 6. Hope I roll well, guys.
I'll help you roll. I will not help you roll. I'll just
I got 4.
So you need one more?
I think so.
But it at least means that they're not,
So I can choose to do Pierce Earth, which would be worse.
I would
Augment
die.
Mind again. Supernal Dispellation. Or Cut Threads, or Howl from Beyond. Does he have any, something that Supernal Dispellation might affect?
I got a lot. I got memory stuff. I got my spell.
Well, considering that Augment Mind,
I got my week of
lasts
bad
for, a
luck.
second. I try and get it on the 3, but, I guess it goes on the Supernal Dispellation, and maybe something happens on that.
I don't feel much better.
Pick either week of bad luck or memory.
I think the memory's more interesting, so I'm gonna get rid of the week of bad luck.
Okay.
Do I vomit up the week of bad luck?
Oh, God.
Yes.
I don't even
I
know
feel
what
like
that
this is your
like.
fault, but I'm sorry, guys. I tried. I don't think it worked.
Hell.
Should we send them to hospital?
No, it's illegal to be drunk. Also, he's actually a criminal, so I don't know if he has any wanted things on him.
So,
Is it illegal to be drunk? Or just
Andrew's
illegal to
driving
sell?
them to Frankenstein.
Yeah, we're going to help. Maybe.
I think if you're drunk, it means you've been drinking, which is illegal.
Yeah, but is it the buying the illegal part or the selling?
I think it's the selling.
Wait, so it's legal to buy?
No, you can't. It's sort of intermixed.
So let's say I go out in the street and I sell some alcohol to someone, right? And then the cops find us. Do they arrest both of us, or do they just arrest the guy selling it?
The question is, what if you buy alcohol
They're
in the normal time and then?
drank later, yeah.
Oh.
That's how.
They will see a car full of little beer crates.
That's funny.
Nah!
They're just
they're
a
tiny.
novelty.
That's how rich people got away with in America, how they got away the alcohol ban is that they had parties with low alcohol, and it's well, we bought before it was banned, and you're allowed to drink it and own it if you bought it before. And they, whenever they threw a party, they just somehow still had more alcohol left, so they could just keep drinking it whenever.
Okay, so we return to our game. The group has attempted to heal Experience, but unfortunately his death grows closer and closer with every minute. Thankfully, Domino, while still afflicted with an urge to get people while they're vulnerable, is deciding against, hasn't taken advantage of the vulnerability of Experience.
I realized that.
I am pretty
Well,
vulnerable.
the warehouse is vulnerable. Also, Experience is
Set it on
vulnerable,
fire.
but it's
Okay.
it's fine.
So thankfully you're like, yeah, no, still won't do that. And you're going to drive him.
I still think it's taking advantage. Oh, Experience, yeah.
And you're going to take him to your ally, Frankenstein.
Yes.
And she theoretically should be able to provide some assistance and help.
Yay. Yeah.
So she lives in Western Sydney,
Yes.
in the town of Toongabbie. And once you get there, it's not too long of a drive, thankfully.
At this point in time, is Toongabbie kind of bush?
It's still pretty rural, yeah.
Is the drive an hour?
It's
Longer
maybe like
because of
30,
cars.
40 minutes.
Store cars, though.
I start to feel a lot worse.
So it's getting near an hour.
I'm starting to not be conscious.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
The dice isn't working!
It never has.
Quick, roll the dice again.
Oh god, he's hiccuping!
I throw up
It was
a.
only, so they got so in 1920s, Toongabbie was still a small rural area with a few dairies, poultry farms, and small orchards. Most homes had a few fowls, and many grew their own vegetables. Some were lucky enough to have a cow. Children spent most of their time outdoors. Many social activities were held at the School of Arts, concerts, fancy dress balls. During the Depression, many men were out of work and were forced to sell door to door to keep food on the table. Steam trains ran regularly, and the shopping centre only had a small number of shops and a post office. Bread and milk was delivered. It had just recently only just gotten electricity supplied. A lot of people did die World War One, but apparently 39 of their very small got killed in the war. So yeah, this is sort of rural, but it's still part of Sydney, sort of. But there's a lot more. This is an area, as Domino and Jandal both know, that there are more frequently monsters and creatures around in Western Sydney. Weird things like hoop snakes and drop bears.
I've never heard of a hoop snake, but a drop bear?
You haven't heard of a hoop snake?
Never.
Can't say I have.
They
might.
bite their tail and then roll.
So it's like an Ouroboros.
Yeah, sort of, but like that aggressively chases you down.
Wait, that sounds hilarious.
You might end up with brand new exciting poisons.
Yeah, it's one of hoop snakes.
It's a dreaded hoop snake.
Yeah, it's a legendary creature.
That's crazy.
We catch
In one version of the myth, the snake straightens out at the last second, skewering its victim with its venomous tail. The only escape is to hide behind a tree, which receives the deadly blow instead and promptly dies from the poison. The Australian rendition of the myth describes a circular-shaped snake, roughly the size of a steering wheel, with a set of elongated spines evenly spaced along the inner lining of its circular-shaped body. So yeah,
It's so random.
hoop snake. So yes, you find, you know where their farm is, their little farmsteady type area, which is shared with their cabal mate, Typhon. Probably don't go into the shed around back. There's something that Domino would know. I don't know if you remember to tell the others, but
Don't go back in the shed, please.
there are creatures in there.
Oh god.
Hybrid
Please.
creatures.
Ooh, sounds interesting.
I know it
This
does.
would have
but
been very
please don't.
interesting.
They've at least have you been in there?
I accidentally stumbled in there once. Never again.
You didn't appreciate the spider gorilla?
No.
Half
No,
gorilla,
not
half
particularly.
tarantula.
It's where my phobias developed.
For gorillas?
For gorillas or us?
Both.
Okay, so yes, you're there. It's a quiet area, so when they hear you driving up, so by the time you're at the front door is probably opened up. Frankenstein's there, and she sees very quickly what's the problem. In the flick of mage sight, and she's like, "Oh shit, that guy's dying."
Severe alcohol poisoning is what I think.
Imagine that's how you go out. Just, I drank a miniaturized bottle of
He drank
crate
some
of
tiny
moonshine and died.
She asks you to bring him in and just chuck him on the table.
I'd do that.
While she
No.
rushes over to a thing of books and pulls out some books on various poisons and things like that.
Remember,
Some of which is just actually about like snake venoms and things like that.
Domino, you're the only one with money, so you're gonna have to pay foot the bill again.
They're an ally. It's fine.
Ally, yeah.
Yeah. So the way the ally merit works is that I say like this is from memory. I say like, oh, this is worth like a certain level of challenge. And so I'm going to say how many dots do you have?
3 dots.
Okay, then that should be enough. Yeah, this
Yeah.
is they're doing a 3-dot spell, so this should be fine. Because you can ask for penalties, the favors that add up to your allies' rating without penalty and without needing to roll.
Okay.
So you're totally fine.
Yeah.
So they're going to get out their books. You see a tall, maybe 6'4" guy come in. He's very hairy, and he appears to be holding what appears to be like a mix between a dog, like a very small dog, and some sort of beetle. I'm going to say Christmas beetle. Yeah, it's a mix between a dog and a Christmas beetle. And he's
I
like,
don't know what
everything
that
all
is.
right in here? It's like, shit.
Nah, never. Everything's crap.
He drank too much.
Careful of miniaturized
Was this like dwarven ale or some shit? Like,
Oh, do we have like the
I'll hold up
moonshine
one
with
of
us?
the boxes and say, "Oh, this."
It's poison.
You know
Round
how?
2.
So yeah, just imagine he drank a whole box of that.
you guys see Frankenstein pulls out a cable from a secreted area. It appears to be electrical cables.
Whoa.
And
Hey,
they,
wait a minute.
I was like, this, don't worry, you're just hallucinating. And then she stabs it into the like into, and you feel like a jolt of lightning go through you.
I think I like this person.
It's okay. She looked at the books first. So how to deal with the poison.
No, I've dealt with this before. Don't worry.
The electricity surges through your system, causing a sudden an insurge of energy and power that then your body immediately converts to repair the damage and
Oh,
uses that electricity as fuel to heal.
It's a good electrocution time.
Yeah.
So you are going to heal immediately about 5 lethal damage.
Well, let's say I heal 4 because I'll take another one over the hour then.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You do that in the first. She's gonna do it again.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll heal
Once you,
5.
she's like gonna give you like 5 seconds, and just like you can see her mage sight scrutinying you.
Oh, I actually feel quite a bit.
Yeah, and then just jams it in again, casting the spell again and healing maybe another 5.
All right. I feel fine.
You also feel that you've had the effects of all the vomiting isn't as
I'm really hungry.
you're no longer like dehydrated.
Oh, I'm not hungry. Strange. Whew. That was quite an ordeal, hey.
She continues to stare at you and just to look at this. There's like a slight burn mark on where they put the electricity, but aside from that, they claim that you should be right as rain.
Oh, sick. There you go.
Is he still drunk?
Let's celebrate with the grog.
No, no,
Yes! Perfect idea.
no.
Well,
Although I wouldn't mind.
the
voting
Frankenstein puts up their hand in protest of the protest, and they think that no, that's a wonderful
You cut out. That's a wonderful.
idea.
Okay.
They want
Yes.
to drink with us?
Oh no, I shouldn't drink, but this way I could get further test data.
I'm actually not against it completely. I don't dislike Frankenstein.
I keep quiet. I politely refuse the drinks, but
I guess we do owe them for the healing, so if...
Give him one. Just give him a crate.
I handed him the crate I had.
As thanks.
the tiny crate.
it'll grow back.
Don't eat the glass.
You
What?
eat the what?
It's gonna enlarge eventually, so
What do they want? Like,
Typhon is like so this is like as hard as normal, Grog.
It's just yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just
takes up
stronger,
less
that's all.
space for now. Actually, don't drink it when it's like about to be 24 hours, because then it becomes large again.
Okay.
I'd say you wait for it first, but Oh, you
Frankenstein's
could
like,
say
no,
the
I thought you guys were going.
I'm not doing it.
Okay, I'll drink it.
Oh god.
Like just one.
Like, because basically they want you to get into the severe, heavily poisoned state again, so that they can electrocute you again.
this is
Oh shit! Will they heal
You
with
know,
us?
this is a favor, so I also partake.
Bottoms up.
Might as well enjoy what we get spoils.
Typhon is pleased that he's not being experimented on.
No, he's the one who wants to experiment on things.
He doesn't
Normally,
experiment,
he's the
he
one who
just
gets-
simply protects the noble wildlife of his land.
The native wildlife.
I mean, this used to be too, used to be. Wildlife around here gets a bit weird.
Okay.
This is, go into the wrong areas, drink from the wrong watering holes, eat the wrong fruit, you can, get a bit different. You don't want to see what happens when cicadas come out of the wrong trees.
Mm.
Maybe you do. I've got some around here.
No thanks.
Oh.
To be honest, I am a bit curious, but
Mm. Bottoms up.
gulp.
So, is that how the session ends, with you guys drinking and then getting revived,
I'm not doing that.
and then Domino checking out what creatures that don't sound big and terrifying? What would Snake Eyes be doing?
You know,
You also have a look around.
I mean, I don't know these guys, so when they're not busy, I might just ask them, about their history, and try and lean into the fact that I need to know more about how people awaken. So maybe just gather some data on that if I can.
Well, Frankenstein, she was one of those few people who did die during their awakening,
Okay,
struck by lightning.
right.
And in that moment, they seemed unconscious and were taken away. Then they got back up, all after doing a journey through the aether. Ended up battling the storms themselves.
Does that mean they know about spirits?
No, they've got no idea with spirits. Typhon does, like a bit.
Right. Okay.
Typhon awakened fighting. He came across a weird a snake with legs, and it bit him. And
That's a lizard.
no, he's like, no, this was a snake with legs.
That really just sounds like a lizard, though.
Okay, let me show you. He goes around back,
Oh god.
and he seems to just like assume that you're just gonna follow.
Okay, yeah, follow.
Sure.
So in like a small little chicken coop, there is a snake that has centipede legs.
Oh,
That's a lizard.
nope, that's not a lizard.
Specifically, it's like a red belly.
Okay.
A red belly lizard?
A red belly
Yes.
black snake.
I don't know. I thought all
With
snakes were
centipede
a
legs.
lizard.
What species of centipede do the legs come from?
When and like people wanted to squish it and stuff, and I'm like, no, it's not doing nothing wrong. So, I took care of it, and eventually, while taking care of it, started to see things. That's how I awakened.
Okay.
There's a lot we can learn from these little critters.
I thought you were going to say a lot we can learn from our awakenings.
I agree with that statement.
So yeah, that's
Shrug.
how they awakened. One got struck by lightning, the other just took care of a weird creature for a
None
while.
of
A weird
these are related
cryptid.
At all. Gotta try and find the pattern between these.
So he's a Thyresis. So he has mainly he has mainly life, but he has some spirit, some prime. He has one space, but
Same dog.
his plan for final space is so that he can make his barn and farm bigger.
Makes sense.
Because you can only really fit the George in there.
George?
Is that the name of this lizard?
No,
With the snake.
no, that's in a chicken coop.
Oh.
George would be the monkey. Or...
The gorilla tarantula.
Well, yeah, but interesting.
Takes up a lot of room. A lot of meat. So yes, that is where we'll end the session. You guys finally meeting and having your lives sort of saved by Frankenstein.
Thank you, Frankenstein.
Very much seems to appreciate getting to get you near death, and then
That's my whole thing, kind of. Well, it was for a little bit. So it'll probably happen again.
There will be moments.
and if you did die, they could try to bring you back anyway.
They would appreciate that, I'm sure. Are you still planning on doing your mission tonight?
Do you ask me that?
No. Like, I'm just wondering because I gotta write down a note because I'm gonna do something as well.
Oh. Well, I mean, it depends how it depends how Domino is looking. Because they'll be drinking and then being better, but then, like, do they
Wait,
drink
did
more?
Domino
Do they
say
leave
that they
and,
were
like,
okay to drink?
I was
think
against it at
Domino-
first, but then I convinced, okay, we're safe here, and then Frankenstein's actually
Okay.
it actually pays back Frankenstein in a way. So
But it's also like,
They
I
get
think
those
towards the
arcane beats.
I guess towards the end of it, I'll look at like how Domino's feeling, and if they seem a bit woozy, this might be my time to strike. Don't you see? This is all part of my plan.
Yeah, totally.
You saw the steps.
Yeah, that was very detailed.
I don't
It's
think
part
you're
of
going to
step
get the bonus.
2.5. No, I need to break in to get the bonus, probably.
So your plan was to get me to a doctor, so that I would.
Yes. So you drink excessively. I'm actually so smart.
Fine when they're drunk.
Am I drunk anymore?
You're sort of like weird. You're going in a state of drunk and then not drunk, and then not.
Okay. Surely that'll favor me over Domino. Yes.
So while Frankenstein's distracted, do you want to try and murk?
What?
No. I'd imagine it'd be for next session, but it's like, as we're sort of ending, and I don't want to do it at Frankenstein, so that's kind of rude. I'll do it then, probably. So it's like probably something starting next session.
Okay. Well then, I hope people enjoyed. Yeah.
Comment the favorite time you almost died from alcohol poisoning.
Okay.
Was it on your 18th? Was it on your 21st?
Was it just a random vibe?
For Americans, it would be the 21st.
I mean, to be fair, just because the legal age is 21 does not mean they wait till 21 to drink.
Okay, but...
People in Australia wait till they're 18 to drink.
Oh no, I was just thinking like 18th.
No.
I was thinking like 18th birthdays because that's when it's like, oh, now you can legally drink all you want, so drink all you want.
Drinking age in Australia, 19, 20.
It's straight up. It's like, I think it's not legal in Australia. Was it? No, it was. It was just like heavily restricted.
So there wasn't a drinking age until 1905, and then it was 18 the whole time. So yeah, you're good.
Damn.
Tell us when you first started drinking. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
What are you, a cop?